Okay, the SWOT analysis. This is one of the most commonly employed business tools in large businesses and in startup ventures. Well, the SWOT analysis stands for, it's an acronym standing for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And what it's doing is taking a look at the internal, and this is very important, internal strengths and weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that exist in the business. Now, there are modifications to the SWOT analysis, and people commonly also throw in the external factors that could constitute opportunities and threats as a result of the internal strengths and weaknesses. But the original SWOT analysis was made to do an introspective examination of the business to determine what things need to be avoided, what things need to be focused on, so you could create other opportunities and threats from inside of the business. So a strength could be anything, an internal strength could be anything that allows you some form of advantage in comparison to your other players in the market, your competitors, your substitute products, or potential entrance into the market. So it's comparative. Do you have strong management? Do you have solid cash flow or lines of credit? Do you have some level of intellectual property that you can employ? Is your operations more fine-tuned than others in the field, etc.? These are all internal strengths that can amount to some level of differentiation in the product or service itself in comparison to the other players in the market. The same thing goes for weaknesses. Any of those same things that are strengths can also be weaknesses. A lack of experience within this industry or trade, unrefined operations, a lack of financial resources. Any of these things can demonstrate themselves as weaknesses. And from that, you can identify opportunities and threats. Opportunities being that what opportunities would it create if you were to turn the strengths into some actionable value proposition? What opportunity would that generate from inside internally that can deliver a value proposition in the market? Same things with threats. What are the things that from your weaknesses or from your existing strengths can give rise to a threat? Strengths being that, hey, perhaps your intellectual property that you're employing is not secured very well. So while this is a strength that you're able to use it currently, is there a threat associated with it? In that situation, potentially yes, if that intellectual property is capable of replication, and again, a competitor employing that to their advantage, that could be a threat against you. So that's how you use the SWOT analysis. It's going to be different for every business type, but again, it's an introspective look that is going to help you understand your business and will allow you to make strategic decisions that is appropriate to the given market, and allows you to take advantage of the internal resources that you have, and also allows you to avoid those internal weaknesses, or gives you a path to turn those weaknesses into strengths.